Hi everyone, so I'm going to be doing a Grace Jones look today with Lucille ball hair. So obviously this is going to be lots of colour and lots of contour, so basically it's not going to be natural. Now we're going to start off with, we're going to start off with ignoring my washing machine, but makeup wise we're going to start off with creating those real defined cheekbones that Grace Jones had. I'm going to use two colours, one for contour, one for highlight. These are from KETT. And this is shade, I'm going to take guesses here, I think that's shade 11 and that's shade 0 or 1. Now I'm sure I don't need to talk you guys through highlighter and contour, because I'm sure you've seen it, millions of highlighter and contouring tutorials on YouTube. Basically, parts of your face that stick out you highlight, and parts of the face that sink in you contour. For cheekbones, particularly with Grace Jones, you really want to bring those out. To be honest, I think Grace Jones naturally had that look anyway. Very strong features in her face. I'm just gonna cheat with makeup, because what I'm gonna do with the highlight is, and sometimes people do this when they highlight and contour, is this part I'm gonna highlight, because what it will do when I add the contour there, it will really define my cheekbones a bit more. I'm just applying the contour now onto the cheekbones and starting from the outer corner of the eye and bring it round in a circle. And I'm coming straight, almost cutting through my cheekbones. Right, so I'm just going to take a wee bit down the neck as well, or along my jawline. Get rid of any double chin. Now, to be honest, I could probably leave it as it is and I could get away with a Grace Jones face. And it obviously needs to soften up a wee bit, just blend it in. But what I am going to do is I'm going to add a bit of foundation over it. I'm going to use Illamasqua skin base. And I'm just going to lightly work that in. I want the contour and highlight to be really defined. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take some hair wax. I'm going to prepare my brows. I'm going to take some hair wax just at the outer half of my brow, along there, to flatten my brow hairs. Keep them nice and flat, because I'm going to be working with this part of my brow. I want to keep that brow clear, so I'm going to cover it up in a second. Now normally when it comes to blusher, I leave blusher to the last minute, or certainly towards the end of my looks. But I'm going to do the blusher now, because it's a real key part of Grace's look. Now, Grace goes all out on her blush. She's like a rusty kind of blush, and it's literally comes from here and brings round. It's almost part of the contour. In fact, it is part of the contour. It works well with, and it looks beautiful with Grace's skin tone. Obviously, I do not have Grace's skin tone, so a heavy blush, the blush that she wears, it sort of blends in with her skin tone and kind of looks like an actual kind of contour. If I use it for a contour, it's going to look a bit odd, kind of theatrical. So I'm not going to go as extreme as her. Obviously, I'm going to go extreme from what you normally would with a blush, but I'm not going to go as extreme as her. And with a Sigma contour brush, you can tell it's contour because it's tapered. Just going to work that in along here, along the cheekbone. Now I think my hair wax is set. I'm going to take a concealer over where I put the what do you call it? Hair wax. I'm not planning to cover up my brows completely, but just so just so those parts look more. Okay, now time for those Grace Jones brows. I'm going to use my favourite brow product. This is my Desert Island product. I think it's the only makeup product I use every day. And it's the Anatasia Brow Wiz. The reason why I do it is because I do love thick brows, and I have scar just there, so I need it to fill in my scar. But I do love this product, and I'll tell you, the reason why I love this product, why I think it's a good product, is I was filling my brows with it one day and I slipped and I got a little mark of it just there. So obviously I took my finger and I tried to rub it off, it wouldn't budge. I licked my finger, tried to rub it off, it wouldn't budge. I literally had to go and get a wipe and literally rub it off. So basically it stays put. So this is Ebony, and my only problem with it is it's not quite, I don't think it's not quite dark enough for my own brow hairs. I think my brow hair's a bit darker than it, but it is a wonderful product. What I'm going to do is, Grace Jones's brows are stick up, you know, sort of angry brows. Okay, I'll sort those brows out later. I'm going to take Coppering eyeshadow by MAC. It's one of my favourite eyeshadows. I love it. It's like a rusty copper. And I think whether coppering existed in the 80s, I know MAC existed in the 80s, but whether coppering did, basically I think it's a colour that Grace Jones would have worn. It's very her. I'm going to take this up along here. Because I'm now christening this area my new brow, my new highlight area. And I'm going to put this right in there. And then also drag it right across here, almost where we get to my hair. Next I'm going to use a purple. I'm going to take Elemental Chaos from my Kohl Chemistry collection by Sugarpill. I'm going to take this just along here. Next I'm going to take, I'm thinking either Satin, Taupe or Club, which are both from MAC. I think I'm going to use a Satin Taupe actually. And I'm going to take this, it's like a dirty mushroom brown. I'm going to take this all onto my lid and down underneath as well. Okay, now I'm going to use a colour which is going to enhance my blue eyes. So depending on your eye colour, I would suggest using something that complements your eye colour. So if you have brown eyes, like Grace Jones had, a blue would look nice. If you have green eyes, using a purple. Because I've got blue eyes, I'm going to use an orange. Well, it's like a, it's called burnt orange. It looks like that. So it's not like orange. It's not like, haven't got it with me, but, oh god, what's it called? Flame Point by Sugarpill, which I use a lot. This is more like a yellow orange. I'm going to pop this sporadically just on my eyelid. So not neat at all. Okay, now I'm going to use a brown Uemura, close to the lash line. Grace likes to wear black, often likes to wear black along with lash line. I'm not going to use black, because to be honest with you, I have this, I don't really like black on blue eyes. I don't mind a little bit, but I just think it overshadows blue eyes. I mean, it's completely me. I mean, I don't, you know, it's completely down to taste and opinion. But I have just particularly a really sort of extreme dark, heavy black eye on pale blue eyes. It just sort of overshadows them. I don't know why. I just don't really like it. I think particularly with me, because I've got dark brows and dark hair and pale skin, I don't really need to have any more dark, particularly in this area, because I've got quite dark fit brows. So I like to use a brown. I will add a tiny bit of black into the waterline. I'm using a Kohl pencil by Bourjois in Ultra Black. Got mascara, Maybelline, the Colossal Go Extreme. The lipstick I'm going to use is Why Not by Revlon, because I know Grace likes to wear a dark lip sometimes. So I just got a bit distracted there. So a bit of time has passed since my last clip, and also I've just changed my brows because they were annoying me. I thought they looked a bit too angry. So yeah, time has passed, so my lips probably look a bit uneven and bleeding a bit. Hopefully, yeah, they're sort of smudging a bit. Sorry about that. But apart from the lips, hope you have enjoyed. This has been my Grace Jones inspired makeup tutorial. It's just basically a really fun 80s look with colours that clash and lots of extreme contour and hopefully nice lipstick. But I have wonky lips anyway, so my lips are never going to be perfect. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Ciao!